Coming right up, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Is next, right after this. Thanks for joining us midweek, and here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Take a look at the visitors here. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, B.A., I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Pass to Thomas. They set a pick. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
George in the post. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Seeley. Now here's Thomas. Pulls it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
It's George on the wing. Here's Freeman. Off with the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Down low. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Freeman. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Starling. The layup off target. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And he makes it on the layup.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
He takes it in.
Slams that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Freeman. No made baskets yet. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Well, as a coach, It's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Number 40, Diawara.
The shot, no good. Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Starling. Takes the three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They set the screen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here we go. Here's Seeley. Lets the three fly, and it's Starling with a rebound.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Shot clock at 5. George for 3. Unable to get that one. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. George defending. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Here's Starling.
Oh, wow, what a play.
That was incredible.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. On target from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. He's gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Wagner for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Wagner with a steal. It's tipped.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And he gets it to go.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
It's stolen away. In transition. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Top of the key. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Off target at the rim. Two on the clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Starling. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And it's Wagner missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Anthony misses. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Number 16, Aaron. Number 16.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wagner for three. And no good. Gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Driving inside from outside the arc. Snatched away. To the wing on the left. Here's Knox. And it's off from three-point range. Shooting about 41%. Anthony outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5 to win the drought. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Knox. Here's the three. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Off target with the three. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Anthony outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thomas with a steal. To halt the run, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
All right.
Here's Freeman, still without a bucket. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Shooting about 41%. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out left to the wing. Six on the shot clock. Thomas outside. And stolen by Anthony. Here's Freeman. The shot that time not on target.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And the shot's good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Anthony against Wagner. Pass to Thomas. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Knocked away. Here's Seeley. There's a screen. Wagner for three. That one doesn't drop.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Anthony misses. Here's Thomas. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Anthony misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thomas against George. Wagner for 3. Doesn't go for him. The 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could... All right, fellas, time now to... Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting only 42%. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Stolen. Jumps up. Oh!
Wow.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Thomas outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And yep, it's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And the basket by Freeman.
They're really working the paint now.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 13. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has said it. Wow! A big finish right there!
Oh, my gosh, that was on another level.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Starling with a rebound. Starling's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Thomas with the ball. 10 points for him. To in the cold spell. And it's Starling with a rebound. Starling's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And Jalen Smith earns his keep here in the NBA as a great utility big man.
Well, he sure does, B.A. Look, if you need size out there, Smith is your guy. He knows his role and he works hard, pulls down rebounds, and he offers a little bit of floor spacing as well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Ryan?
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
I just love the ball.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Thomas up top. Fires for 3. And it's Starling with a rebound. Starling's got rebound number 8 now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here comes the break. Looking to get it going. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
Number 5.
And he's good on the second. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Out to the wing. Another shot. Doesn't go that time.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Seeley. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
George defending. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That's good from George. George hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Shooting just around 32% from the field. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Wagner on the wing. Inside. Pass to Knox. Plenty of space. Drained it for 2 points. Knox has got his first 2 points of the night.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
George has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And there's the lob. Pulls it from the corner. That one goes. Count it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Thomas from the arc. No luck on that one. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And that one drops. He's got 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's 31 seconds left in the third. And it's Wagner missing. Gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Daniels. And the layup is good off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Just 3 on the clock. 1 second left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one misses. He does not get the second one. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And time for a short break. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For 3. And it's Knox missing. Knox has gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. They've got Anthony, and it's Diawara in at the center position.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And it's Wagner missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Starling. And the basket is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options. Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The home team calls timeout. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Thomas, he's checked in for Wagner.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. To the inside. Shot blocked! Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To stop the run. Good on the shot. The visitors with the ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Monday, then on Friday.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. This one for 3. Drills it from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, PA, I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, PA. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 20 feet. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Seeley. 3-pointer. And it's Starling with a rebound. Starling's got 11 rebounds in the game. No good with a layup. Shooting 27% here in the fourth. Thomas, left side, takes a 3, hits the trifecta.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively, they need stops.
Here's Starling. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, PA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Pass to Seeley. The 3 is up. Anthony grabs the board. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
A minute 4 left in the final quarter to end the drought. The shot no good. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Thomas. Yes, sir, it's good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. "16 seconds left in the fourth. Using the glass to lay it in.